Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
And this week, why does Hololive specifically target us and announce cool things to happen right after we're done recording? Let's talk about that.
Let's dive into that. So hey everyone, welcome back. First of all, I think we should start with a strange acknowledgement. Why did nearly 1,000 people watch the previous episode?
Yeah, as of recording this one. Thank you. That's really cool, and we're really happy. I assume that the algorithm just picked us that like last week and said, you know what? It's your turn, guys.
I feel it's noteworthy to say, because right before that episode, we had 2 lower performing ones, which I don't care about performance that much, but you know, you pay attention to who's listening to stuff. And then out of nowhere, a random episode goes boom.
YouTube felt really bad for hiding our episode 69.
Clearly.
Yeah, which we put extra effort into.
We tried so hard and got so far.
And in the end,
we got recommended to several new viewers.
Yeah, so thank you everybody that's new. We hope you stick around. Normally we wait until like right near the end of the show before we do the whole acknowledgements and like all of that stuff. But thank you everybody who subscribed. And if you're thinking about it, we encourage you also to subscribe if you haven't already. So
yep, just absolutely want to serve. Like, that's the vibe we're going in with. Like, oh, we're getting paid a little bit more attention to for almost no reason. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Speaking of things happening for almost no reason, following today's Nintendo Direct, as I am recovering on the floor, this is not a joke. I look at the Twitter.com, and Hololive has announced a new generation
in it.
On a Tuesday?
Bro. Tuesday.
So this is probably like the least noteworthy update we can possibly give on this podcast, because y'all will be seeing it on Friday, and this will now be Tuesday's immediate news. Like, you know, but yeah, Hololive has announced tonight at 11, which is when I'm in bed, hopefully, they're going to be revealing more information.
Yeah.
During Advent summer.
So what we're going to do is talk about what we do know, which is frankly precious little right now, and we'll give our impressions, and then you all watching this get to laugh at how wrong we are.
Yeah,
and that's got to be fun for some folks. That's what I assume.
We don't know how much they're going to show. I mean, they've already shown the teaser trailer. I doubt they're actually going to show the talents. Maybe just show their models, their Twitter accounts.
Something. We've got to get something, right?
I mean, the teaser we have is just a very nice color-coded outline, like rough outline of them.
It's very comparable to what we got at the start of Advent.
Basically, yes. So we can dive into the 13 seconds of footage that we've been given. We can give our impressions, our thoughts, our expectations, what we can glean from their outfits and such. And that's basically what we've got to work with. You people that are living in the year 3000, just like I said, you just have to look at us and be like, oh, what little they knew at the time.
Permission to make a Disney joke and then move on?
Oh, go ahead, yeah.
Not much has changed except they live underwater. Jonas Brothers stands, wake up.
What the hell is a Jonas brother?
I don't know, something cringe. Maybe they're hollow stars.
You know what's not cringe? Well, I can't even say VTubers, but because, you know, I'm aware enough.
For those of you who are not watching the video podcast, this is cringe.
Oh.
It'd be more readily apparent were you watching the video podcast. Like, you could tell something's off.
Thank you. Cameron is flexed towards the camera now.
My arm hurts so bad.
So we've got 4 talents in this grouping of Justice. Batman's favorite Hololive group, Justice. One of them is pink themed, one of them is green themed, one of them is red themed, and one of them is yellow themed. We're one short of the Power Rangers is what we're at right now. It's unfortunate.
What a shame.
But maybe next time. It's interesting that we've gone with a quartet on this.
Which I think is probably what lends credence to being an EU branch, is usually whenever they do a new strange experimental thing, they have an odd-sized unit. If you look, not to call it Hololive Indonesia experimental, but they tend to do 3 firsts, right?
Yes, very true.
And then Hololive English does 5 firsts, and JP does 5 firsts, if I recall correct.
Yes. There's some dark history we can get into, but it's probably best
Yeah,
not to.
no. We're simplifying.
But their original concept was groups of 6, and it very quickly became groups of 5, and then persisted in
5
that
is
fashion.
clearly the lucky number.
Yes. So either way, if this is the EU group, it makes sense. There's a little hint to it because the little teaser we got on YouTube is titled Onwards and Upwards in it, which means I'm eating good. Because I don't know if you know this, follower of GX Aura and follower of Kilia and follower of Bonnie Barkswell and Rhubarb and Custard and Kiri Killavole.
We've gotten so many of them this year.
I'm so full, but I've got room for more. Come on.
This
like,
year and the last year in general.
I really like British VTubers. I like the British accent, personally. And so I like British VTubers as well. So this has been, like, really good. I was, as much of a weeb as I've always been personally, I've also been a big... I don't know what the term is for people that like English media, but I've watched a lot of Doctor Who and Top Gear in my time, you know.
Oh my god, I could probably find the name Brita Booze or whatever the hell.
I'm sure that's what it is. But either way, so the hints towards the Great Britain does make me smile. We were discussing with some folks online earlier, and one of them put forth that, oh my god, the green one may be Irish. Ooh, could be not just the British, could be the entire Isles there. I'm pretty sure what United Kingdom is the full grouping of
the UK.
All of the.
They don't have all of Ireland. Don't make that mistake.
Okay, calm down with you.
I mean, it would make sense to have like an actual, European themed group, because Europe has been crying for years now to get any attention at all from Hololive.
Which is fair and valid, because Kiara was the lone weirdo streaming at EU hours for how long. Yeah. So it's just one of those things that having a few more irons in the fire certainly isn't going to help isn't going to hurt on the European side of things. Also, I guess we do need to make the distinction between England and Europe now. Good job, guys. But we've got 4 talents. We'll start with Pinky. She's showing them thighs is what I've got for you. She has some really cool, like, high-heeled sneaker kind of things. She's got what appears to be a giant bushy tail. What are the garters? She's got garters, even though she has, I don't know if she has socks or not. It's a little hard to tell. It looks like she sort of does.
This is our most symmetric set of feet we've had in a while.
I think so, yeah.
There's usually, like, Hololive has a fucking fetish for, like, put a belt on the left leg lest they be the same.
Well, we're getting there. There's at least 1 or 2 of them here. She's wearing some sort of a dress type thing. Narissa would be very jealous of the amounts of cleavage that she gets to show. Aside from that, she looks fairly, like, regal. You know what I mean? She, like, it seems like really high class attire. Basically.
So 3 of them kind of have that attire.
She looks like a ReZero character.
Yeah, I guess I see where you're coming from with that.
Amelia-esque dress.
Just in general, not a whole lot of vibes from her yet. She doesn't have a lot of distinctive things that are hinting in a particular direction, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. We get a lot more of that with Green here. Green has some neat anklets, which are cool. Cool shoes. Don't know what those are all about, but they're like platforms. She's got a sheer dress with some pumpkin pants underneath, I believe are the terms.
Pantaloons.
But she's also got some really strong gear motif, clock motif, and music motif.
Yeah, like she literally has musical bars as the edge of the skirt.
Yes, and she also has doll joints.
She does. She appears to be doll robotic. So I think she's like a steampunk doll.
So I've seen Android thrown out. I assumed like a puppet of some sort personally. Carlos, did you have a thought on that? Or
doll is what comes to mind for me.
Yeah, it looks like a ball jointed doll is what I would say. And you get earlier on in the trailer, actually, there's a cutaway of her holding a violin.
Yeah.
So of course musical themed, but also you get to see the individually what's the word I'm looking for? Jointed fingers as well, because she's holding the violin up, and you get like a really good close look at the fingies.
I like the fingies.
The fingies are cool looking, frankly. But yeah, that's Green. Let me see here. Did we already get? Yeah, Pink's up close. The only thing about the closer version of the Pink girl is that she has blushy cheeks. So I'm not sure if that matters for anything, but we'll find out. Red is the next one. I'm sorry, did you guys have anything to say about either of these two yet?
No, I've said things. Carlos, this is your chance. Please speak.
I was just going to say for the doll maybe potentially inorganic type of being, whatever she ends up being, that can be kind of hard to pull off, honestly.
I can believe that, yeah.
It's just because now you're treading the line of half inanimate object, half human. How realistic are you going to go with more humanoid or more doll?
They're going to lean human really hard.
Yeah.
I imagine so.
Typically, Hololive, how do I put it this way? There's two schools of design. There is the let's make strange characters for the X fuckers. For like the here robot fuckers, here's some fucking aegis joints and shit. And then there's...
This one's for Cameron. She's a centipede.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then there's the coward school. I'm going to put an anime on blast. That time I got reincarnated as a slime is the school of coward design. In that anime, they meet like monstrous girls, and as soon as that slime recruits them into the main group, they get reborn as less monstrous looking. Massive cowards, a downgrade every time.
Does this feel like every time there's someone, like there's a producer somewhere that's just like, make them fuckable? Is that like what seems to happen every time?
Make them fuckable for the Walmart audience.
Okay.
We discussed that with Genshin actually, not that long ago.
Yeah.
too,
that's right. Yeah.
The one girl it's like this girl, she is of the furry race.
Yeah, the cute little
in this game, but we're gonna make her playable someday, so we have to make her a lot less furry.
Yeah, we have to make her as humanoid as possible. God forbid an interesting, different type of character joins in, and then they slap you on the face and go, "There's Zoneless Zen Zero. There's the Wolf Daddy. No one's normal about."
Oh my god, we're like 2 weeks out too.
Yeah. Just
I'll be honest. I've seen so much of Wolf Daddy. I have no idea any information about him except for I'm just like, that's an audience all in its own right there. I say judgingly as I'm looking at Fishmaid.
Yeah, how normal of the.
Yep.
I'm
the normal one.
All that to say is Hololive is usually very observant of the let's go as safe as possible.
She's not a cat girl. She's a girl with cat ears.
Yeah, exactly. Like, let's not get too weird. This isn't the time to get adventurous. We're making a live streamer.
I think this is one of the more adventurous ways we've gone. Frankly.
Yeah, because then they're like actively going in the opposite direction. Because then they came out with Regloss, which was even more human,
pathetically safe. So
I mean, well,
safe.
that's the
Humans.
idea that they're just people. They're just people that are also anime people. They live in a slice of life anime.
Yeah, we have swapped genres.
Exactly.
So all that to say is like I feel as though the android girl isn't going to be too weird. I feel as though she's going to be very safe. That won't stop the fan artists.
If you really liked Violet Evergarden's hands, you're in for a treat here, is what I'd say.
Yeah.
Red is the next color that we're talking about here. She has some really cool high heels. Wow, those are high heels. She's got many anime belts, just like an anime person should.
Also, worthy of note, she has a fire motif on her necklace.
She does, right above the goods on the chest, on the neck, that area. She has a strong fire motif. Yeah, it looks really cool.
Just a straight up fire girl.
She's knightly. I would say she's knightly.
A fire knight.
Yeah.
Knight fire.
She has a long flowing dress, which is really cool. And then it appears to be, I don't know.
Heels.
She does. The heels are really cool, but she's also got like a thigh high on one side with a viewing window. So, based, I'll say. I don't know.
All right, I have one thing to say about her. Just from that alone, Himiko from Star Rail.
I didn't understand this reference. But okay.
I understand it enough.
Oh, yeah, she has pauldrons. That's what she has. Those things they look like cheese because they're triangular.
Protect the shoulders.
Yes.
It is Himiko from Star Rail. Thank you, Carlos.
Did you just Google Himiko from Star Rail?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
she's a tutorial character. Like 3 minutes and you go, oh, it's Himiko from Star Rail.
All right, then.
You put the two characters side by side, and there is a lot of similarities, minus Himiko having full red hair, and she appears to have, like, red-white, maybe. Or that could just be the silhouette they're using for this.
Yeah, it's hard to say, actually. I mean, it's hard to glean a lot of specific information on colors from this because they're all themed in their color right now.
Yeah, they didn't want to tease like the full thing. They're like obviously like color coded for a teaser, not their authentic model.
I would say you're 100% accurate.
Yeah. Anything else we'd have to say about Red?
I'm kind of done at this point. Like I said, she gives nightly aura. That's about all I got.
Speaking of Star Rail, hello, Silver Wolf from Star Rail. The next and last girl is yellow coated, and she is a little creature, La Creatora, who is inside of a hoodie that has like jagged teeth looking thing. Gives me Tao Kaka vibes from BlazBlue.
Lots of big zippers.
She's got big zippers. She looks like she could be like a Bay descendant.
Yes, she has the pointy teeth, like very pointy teeths.
Massive Bay vibes off her. It could just be Bay.
Yeah, it's just Bay 2.
Re-debut.
Bay 2 Electric Boogaloo.
She's got a little sharp claws on her shoeies. She's got one striped sock, and the other knee that is not socketed has been bandaged because she's been wounded and it will never heal.
I'm looking a little earlier on, and it looks like Pink might have cat ears.
Oh no.
And also goggles.
Aminal?
Like steampunky goggles.
I mean, it would
Ooh, and she's got a pointy tooth. Look, she has pointy tooth.
She does. Oh my god. So I feel as though the implications for this is basically this is a direct sequel to Advent as a generation.
Yeah.
Advent broke out of jail.
Hold on, can I go over
please.
Yellow real quick? She has a really like bitchin' hoodie covered in zippers, like we said. She also has a really big dum-dum hair. She's got twin tails and that are like short and sticking out the side. She's basically just oozing Kusagaki energy at me right this moment. She also has a little mascot character that flies using its dum-dum hair. Which I won't use the proper name for because I will fuck it up. And it looks like some kind of weird. What are the things from the one Tales of Abyss? I think it was had these like little floating guys, and that's exactly what this looks like.
Okay.
A combination of a rabbit and a chicken, basically. So yeah, there's actually a lot going on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then because we get like a bunch of different like angles and shots and stuff. I like the fact that when Yellow has her hood up, her twin tails stick out the sides of the hood.
Yeah.
That's like a really good little moment.
Go back to Yellow.
Okay.
I have to point this out. It's very vitally important. Her hair sticks out the top.
Oh my god, even when she has the hood on, there's a hole in the top of the hood so her dum-dum hair sticks out.
Cringe.
Amazing. Okay, I think that's all we're really going to glean from her. Aside from her kick-ass shoes, did we talk about those?
Yeah, we did point out the shoes.
The shoes are crazy, and she does have one sock on one foot and then a Band-Aid on the other leg. That's all I've got. That's the deep dive. She's wearing spats, it looks like. Okay.
Yeah. It's definitely all very interesting looks.
Yes. Cameron, you were saying that it looks to you like they're the successors to Advent.
They're the sequel to Advent. Advent broke out of jail. These guys are going to bring them back. This is justice.
I like it. That does thematically add up, quite frankly.
I know Fuwamoco promoted them on the Reddit. So I think a lot of Advent's been going out of their way to highlight them. The Riss is already flirting with some of them, I guess. That's what I heard. Really, she's down bad.
Let me be shocked. Yeah, she was already just like, I'm the senpai. They have to do what I say. And I'm just like, ma'am.
So
you're the one that needs to go back to prison.
Really curious, really interesting to have like a lore sequel to another gen. Because usually the gens just ignore each other's air quotes lore and moves on.
Yeah. I would also say that I'm pretty sure it was Bibu. Bibu tweeted in response to the announcement and said they'll never take me back.
Yeah.
So they are setting it up a little bit.
I won't lie, there is cute potential for like collabs, for challenges, for them being directly versus each other, for them to ignore the lore eventually 1 year in.
Oh man.
Entirely. It never happened.
They have I'm back in jail again. They caught us. Like
Also,
mega collab.
I just realized this. So this trailer went up 8 hours ago on the Twitter as of recording. 9 hours ago, there was a tweet from Hololive Production that said the mission begins soon. #HoloAdvent, and it has dossiers of all of the HoloAdvent girls. So this is very thoroughly tied in.
I saw that image and I filed it right away into, they're just hyping up HoloLive Advent 3D. These are probably the terminology they're going to use as we prepare for HoloLive Advent's 3D. It's the summer of Advent. And then the next thing dropped and it said HoloLive Justice. I'm like, okay, that's probably the name of the 3D. And I closed the tab. I hung out for a second. I went, Wait, what the fuck? I don't recognize these silhouettes. Who are these people? Who are you people?
Cameron then appeared next to my desk at work and was like, "You need to open Discord." And I was like, "Oh no, it's already been a big day."
Turn on the TV, dude. Any channel.
Basically. Okay.
That would be so cool. You turn on like the news channel. It's like the Today Show, and they're like, "HoloLive has announced their new generation."
It's us for the Today Show now.
We are the Today Show, and we can do it right this time.
No Regis, no Kelly. Okay, so yeah, so basically it comes down to new gen. It appears to be. It's all everything's posted in English. It's on the English account, so English at the very least is what they will be speaking. Though it'll be really interesting if they speak other languages because maybe they're in Europe.
I haven't even bought the shirts yet.
Bro, there's so much to buy right now. We'll get into the merch before long. So yeah, get excited if you aren't already. I don't know how because again, this all happened for you in the past. So
Yep. We're sorry to recap things you already know. You know their names. Yeah, I like that one too. That's a good name.
yeah,
Great name. One of them was named Cameron? That's weird.
Cameronella.
Let this be the one time we don't predict anything, right?
I'm fine with it. Listen, I called Narissa being music themed before, like on the podcast, and got it right. I'm good after that.
You're incredible.
Thank you.
I'm impressed by you every day.
Thank you. I'm impressed by you quite often as well.
I could kiss you. Hey, guys.
It's Carlos. All right.
I could kiss Carlos.
Who couldn't?
Now, my favorite was whenever we were trying to decide like who like Shiori was going to be, and it's like, oh, the cool like emo leader, and then we got whatever Shiori is.
We got whatever Shiori is, and oh my
Wonderful.
god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Shiori's the best.
Almost heaven.
She's even better.
Shiori and a fella.
All right. Well, that's all we got for Hololive English Justice currently. So we've got what? We're going from myth to promise to advent to justice, and we're ignoring. Oh shit! What was their original name?
Of promise? You mean council?
Council. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, council died.
Rip.
We are no longer presiding over the elements. We are just friends.
Yay!
I think anytime a gen fails, air quotes, they should just get rolled in the promise.
3 new members of Promise. All right. I mean, fuck. That's what Phase Connect does with invaders. They're just
Lol.
like we're adding 3 more invaders. There's already 7. We don't care.
What's 3 more? 10
Next up, I'm moving us to the next
Please,
topic.
please do.
Josuiji Shinri got a 3D showcase. This was the last, I think, of the boys.
The last one.
Yes, this was the last of the boys from Hollow Stars who had not yet gotten his 3D showcase, and so now it was time. So Shinri has made the scene. Let's talk about that. Carlos, it opens with a depressing lore video. This isn't via lore. What the hell?
No. It's apocalyptic. The whole 3D scenario is he's alone in the world, minus his mascot that also survived.
Oh, thank God.
That's good. Somebody's there with him, I guess.
Emergency rations.
Reggie. Okay, so there's a depressing lore video, and this leads, of course, into him singing "Daddy, Daddy Do."
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
That one opening from that one anime that VTubers love to do covers of, frankly. Impressive. And not surprising, I guess, but why not? Sure, let's go for it. Singing makes people feel better. Lord knows. He also sang some other songs, as it turns out. The big HoloLive song of Fanza by Honeyworks.
Yeah.
How did this go?
I have never heard anyone sing that song as low as he did. It was really good. Like, I enjoyed it immensely. Man, I did not expect that at all. There's like maybe one HoloLive or Holo Stars JP that could maybe sing it lower. But
I guarantee, I don't know how low he sang it. Oga could go lower.
I'm sure he probably could. But no, Shinri went very low for it.
Well, that's cool. I mean, you got to put your own spin on things, right?
Yeah.
That's what makes it different and interesting and cool.
Yeah. But it was neat because all the other stars had like little cut-in vocals for it too.
Yeah, it says that they showed up and made him do poses, which is always fun.
That's what I would do in the end of the world.
Got to get out there and twerk.
I'm in the capital wasteland doing the floss.
Yeah, he had a
Nuke a super mutant with a fat man and then just start flossing.
Oh, look out, he's hitting the gritty.
It's fun. It's a little sad that there's actually a Fallout.
Yeah, we're making
crossover.
a joke of a thing you can fucking do.
Yeah.
If light travels fast and culture is the shadow that travels faster.
He also sang Woven Fates. Tell me about that, Carlos.
I was not familiar with the other songs he sang, honestly, but he's a pretty good singer. I enjoyed it.
Well, that's good to hear. Aside from that, he showed off a bow.
Yeah, his bow was really cool, actually. I liked it a lot. It was like a lightsaber-looking bow.
Oh,
Star Wars ass bow.
He like pulled it out, and it had it was very shiny. Shooting things with it.
He's got like big piles of goo with masks on it that he's shooting, it looks like.
Yeah.
Very cool. Oh, yeah, the string's made of light. That's sick.
Yeah. It was really neat. He had the little light arrows that he was shooting at it.
That's cool. All right. Yeah, sounds like a pretty strong collab.
His was one of the more chill ones, honestly. He had the Armis boys came in as a call-in to make fun of him and make him do stupid things, and he had his gen mates pop in for a while and say hello.
Always very nice when things like that go down. Collaboration, after all.
Yeah.
If you want to go far, you go together. If you want to go fast, you go alone. You never want to go far. So yeah, sounds like a good showcase in general then. Just another solid showing. It's unfortunate that we're at the point now where we've talked about showcases so much that we're just like, yeah, that's another showcase. All right, that sounds great.
It's a good thing we're not in a summer of showcases.
Just wait until
I
Advent shows up with all theirs.
I mean, it was a little bit hard after, like, to compare them after, like, his was like a traditional showcase, and some people like to do traditional showcases, and then some people like to do like really weird stuff. So you never know what you're gonna get. But yeah, the merch for all of them is now available. The date has passed.
That's right, Cameron.
The gates have opened for merch we've already talked about.
It's basically 4 nice little cases that would seem to like they would probably fit a Nintendo Switch.
You can put your Switch or Switch Lite in it.
Yes. There's a brown one, a purple one, a red one, and a pink one. Each themed after one of the 4 boys. And then also the boys got acrylic stands that you can purchase now for $14 each.
I'm going to level with you. Do you love these boys? You have to buy it then.
Yeah.
That's how it works. If you love a boy, you got to buy stuff from them.
Yeah. Maybe
How do you
give them
think
a little kiss.
Walmart started? Someone loved Walmart.
Sam Walton, perhaps, or his family.
Was Sam Walton a thirst trap? Was he an e-boy?
Let's Google Sam Walton real quick.
Okay, let's do this. Let's dig down. Sam Walton.
Wood.
In his current state, not right now. It looks like he critiques your birdie when you play golf.
Okay, but like young Sam Walton?
Young Sam Walton looks like he drinks Coca-Cola and goes, "Oh, what'd they put in that spice?" Poor Sam Walton catching strays during Super Chat's podcast.
On our fucking podcast. Yes, we are ready to judge someone based on their appearance.
I don't know, man has a monopoly.
You know what we are actually prepared to talk about real quick
Go
since
ahead.
we were already on merch. Did you
Go
have anything
ahead.
about Shinri that you wanted to finish out with there?
Go ahead.
Shinri, no. There's more to the boys that we'll discuss.
More boy information.
We'll come
coming
back
soon.
to them in just a minute.
We'll come back to the boys.
Yeah. But first, since we're on merchandise real quick, I just want to throw out that Iroha's birthday merch is now available. Mm-hmm. You can get hers is Magical Girl themed.
Oh.
It's Magical Girl Iroha right now. Normally she's a ninja, even though she says she's a samurai. The bonus for the full set is a postcard and bonus ASMR voice pack.
Ah, yes. The 3 skill trees from Ghost of Tsushima. Ninja, Samurai, Magical Girl.
Bro. Oh my god. All right, Assassin's Creed Shadows creators, I need you to make an adjustment.
At rank 1, you can hide in the shadows with Ninja. At rank 1 of Samurai, you can parry. At rank 1 of Magical Girl, Sega.
Perfect every time. I will say that the limited merch set of hand-signed autographed cards is already sold out. Good job, folks.
You've been played again.
But you can get a foil stamped one if you buy the whole set.
There's still hope.
You get the Magical Gozaru t-shirt.
It has a little guy.
It has a little guy on the front. It's actually, it looks like a little girl on the front. And then on the back is the full-sized version of the like illustration that is the key art for this entire birthday. You also get the Magical Gozaru smartphone tab. It's got a smartphone tab, a strap, and it's a little thing that dangles on your phone. If you'd like to make your phone unwieldy, there you go. You also get a Pokébay Transformation Iroha plushie. So it's like a combination of Iroha and her little mascot character.
What is God rot?
As a plushie keychain. It's pretty cute, actually. Edward. A bucket hat with Gozaru-san on it.
I can tell you this. I've been restless for a bucket hat with Gozaru-san on it.
That you're in luck. And then a voice pack. Situational voice pack. Magical Gozaru's uplifting spell.
Oh, boy. Why wear my bucket hat even? God, I'm in paradise.
All of that can be yours for 100 United States dollars. The shirt's 29, the tab is 20, the plushie's 27, the bucket hat's 19, the voice is $7.
ASMR scenario. Loving girlfriend praises your bucket hat.
Oh my god. You found exactly the niche audience. I need you to write into, I think is Gibby ASMR. Is that the one that's really famous? And you need to be like, okay, can I, real quick, the most uncomfortable, because I listen to ASMR every once in a while. I like the clickety clacks and the tippity taps and things like that. They make my brain happy sometimes. I clicked on the most uncomfortable, cringe-inducing video I've ever seen in my entire fucking existence because of listening to ASMR. Because I saw this and I was like, there's no way this shit is real.
There's some wild ones out there.
Bruh.
It is. ASMR SpongeBob SquarePants gives you a tour of the Krusty Krab.
Oh, shit.
I was like, there's no fucking way. I clicked on it and I lasted like this is like the test of how well you can do cringe. This or Foam Adventures.
Oh, Foam Adventures. Oh.
Like those two things are like, what can you? How much cringe can you outlast?
Foam Adventures.
And
is
don't get me
weapon
wrong,
grade.
that's such a classic video. Oh my god,
They got the foam.
they got the foams. Gibby ASMR actually does really good ASMR sometimes, like a lot of the time. This one was, I don't understand why she did this. I think she just had a brain worm and she was like, I'm chasing this. I don't know. Maybe it was a dare. Who fucking can tell?
I sure fucking can't.
Oh my god. I just like, I clicked on that video and I was like, I cannot deal with this shit. All right. Sorry.
I've never seen one like that before. I see the weird ones like the one that Rem did like a week ago. Like,
oh, dies in a glue trap. ASMR.
Yeah.
That was great. I watched some of that. That was fucking proper, is what that was. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll get to that later. Don't worry. We're coming around on that one. And I mean, like, that's the thing is like, if you like ASMR, that's whatever. I enjoy it every once in a while, but. We're coming back from that. Buy Iroha's merchandise. Coming back from that, Tempus did a 3D collaboration.
I tend to not make it back around for like the whole group collaborations. I tend to just stop at like the individual ones. The only reason I watched this, and the only thing I even watched from this period, I saw it online. It's like, this can't be real. And I went to the group collab, skipped ahead just to watch this part. The boys did a pole dance competition.
I assume they were excellent.
Nick, would you like to see the winner?
Oh, of course it's him.
Oh, sorry. I don't know how to play videos. Sorry, guys. I'm new with tech.
Wow. You know what? He's got fucking chops. He's taken a lesson or two, it looks like.
This is a Flayon, right?
This Flayon Ex Machina.
He was
Machina
not
Ex
the
Flayon.
winner, though.
How the fuck was he not?
Because do you know who the judges were?
Oh, no. Who?
K9Kuro, Iron Mouse, and Michi.
Michi Mochibi.
God.
Well, that's the reason he didn't win. He actually did well.
Yeah.
And they were just like, boring.
God damn.
I gotta feel something.
So they put a poll in Hololive's office for the boys. Top comment on that Reddit thread. Really good point, DE_greed. Really good point. Yago, what are you doing? The girls must be innocent, but those boys better serve.
I know.
Welcome to Hollow Stars. We need you to do your audition. What's the poll for? Your audition.
Poll training arc.
You know what you're here for, right? I do now. It's like Battle won. Of course, Battle won. He's the winning.
Yeah.
He's taken over Robaru's winning sun position. Good lord.
He won and then admitted to cheating and bribing the judges.
Fucking bullshit.
Of course.
But now Filian knew what he was doing. Shinri, out of nowhere, knew even more what he was doing.
I'm gonna steal another comment. Machina X Slayon. Thank you, Lay Astra on Reddit. You are really funny.
Amazing.
That is so good.
They all did pretty good, other than Haka that decided to hip thrust the pole for the entire time.
No, Haka, you gotta slay before you can serve.
Bro, Haka, I don't know if you've ever seen anything with Haka in it where he's not just singing, but that adds up. I'm just like, yeah, that makes sense.
But no, Filian and Shinri, they knew what they were doing. They had obviously done some immense practice on this.
All right. You know what? More power to him.
Besides that, Filian was obviously just actually very physically fit to be doing that anyway.
God damn.
Ay. All right. Anything else about the boys pole dancing? It lives on in my heart and my dreams. There you go.
One of my favorite things that came out of this was somebody then posted on Reddit, and I saw it's like, well, now that the boys have officially put the poll in the room, what is that going to do? How is that going to affect the girls? And then that immediately went into like a huge, giant, downvoted argument. So, not too surprising right there, but.
Ay.
No one can behave ever.
Nope, that's the truth. If there's one thing you can count on, aside from the thirst of the fans, it's that no one knows how to behave themselves.
Correct answer is Marine. And maybe Aki.
Sir, she belly dances. All right. Well, let's move on to the fact that it's finally happened, boys. We've got a whole new agency on the scene.
Oh boy.
And this one is full of socks.
Is that the gimmick?
Yes.
Oh boy.
It's the Socks Vtubing agency.
Oh my god.
They're now mostly here. Actually, they've been here for a while, as it turns out, because two of the talents, we've got three talents at Socks VTuber Agency. If you're not familiar with Socks VTubing Agency, it is run and operated by the
debonair
great guy on the internet
aristocrat,
who's also a sock named
philosopher
Flork of Cows, who I immensely enjoy his comics. Really cool guy by all accounts. And also HR Chan, the person that makes sure none of the rules get broken, to make sure all the girls get girl feed on the appropriate times. So yes, there's a few folks over actually at Socks VTubing Company. So I recommend checking them out on Twitter. Very fun to watch, very fun to follow. And we've been getting teases here and there for the last few months about this whole VTubing agency starting up. And so the first talent we'll talk about who has joined the Socks VTubing agency is a pre-existing VTuber named Snoozy Chew. She's a seal. She has roughly 40,000 subs on Twitter, 40,000 followers on Twitch, where she streams primarily. She also has a YouTube channel you can check out for highlight videos and the some such and all of that. Yes. I watched a couple of her things. She's got pretty good vibes. She seems kind of like a no bullshit, fun to watch streamer. She mostly plays video games, and there's a lot of games she plays. I watched some of her highlights of playing Helldivers. That was pretty fun. I don't know a whole lot about her, basically, aside from that.
Yeah, I had not even heard of her like before this at all. I don't think I've even seen her, like even a picture of her before.
So I feel like I'd seen her at some point in the past, and I don't know why. But I feel like I've seen her somewhere. And I'm not sure if it was like on the virtual YouTuber subreddit or something like that. But I feel like I've seen her at some point. But either way, now she's a member of Sock's Vtubing company. So that's cool.
It's very likely she has some like well-known clips or something, or memes, anything that I probably have seen and just don't recognize it.
Yeah, that adds up, frankly. So yes, that's Snoozy Chew. Do you guys have any thoughts on Snoozy?
I mean, I'd have to check her out to, see what's going on.
I'd have to learn more about her.
Okay, well now is our opportunity to go forward and learn more.
Has she debuted?
She debuted quite some time ago. I don't know how long she's been VTubing.
But is she a sock now?
Yes.
Oh.
She does have a sock model, I believe.
Good.
I think they all got sock models.
That makes it official.
I know the next girl did. Inesleen, who is a cockatiel VTuber. She has 20,000-ish Twitch followers. Where she primarily streams. I find her to be horrifying, personally. Mostly based on her Twitter posts.
Twitter posts, I think, are exclusively all of the content I've seen of her, which is surprisingly a lot more than I thought.
The YouTube.fandom wikia makes a note that she is the perfect little bimbo wife.
It's good to know. We'll file that away.
She likes Minecraft and Five Nights at Freddy's.
I could have told you that because I looked at her streaming history and it was mostly Minecraft and Zatsus.
Ah.
So she does a lot of chat streams
Ooh,
too.
I can see her throne. Let's learn. Ooh.
Oh my.
Ooh. No gifts yet.
Das ist ein German.
What?
She's German.
Oh.
She speaks the German and the English. She speaks Deutsch, whatever. She speaks German. That's the point. And she has a fairly, she's very understandable, but you can also notice the accent very easily when watching her. It's a cool accent, frankly. Sounds good. I'm a big fan. She played some League of Legends the other day, so I will not be following her. She does play she looks like she's been playing some League of Legends recently. And like I said, she's been doing Zatsus. Lots of chatting streams and stuff. So, but yeah, that's all I've got about Inesleen right now.
Yeah, I've always liked all the little bits I've seen of her, just clips and Twitter posts and whatever I have seen. She's very, very recognizable because she's got the super bright red little cheek circles.
Yeah, she has the cheek circles from a cockatiel, so which adds up. I would also say she does have a YouTube channel. I don't know. I think it's mostly highlights and stuff. Yeah. So she doesn't stream on YouTube, I don't believe, at least not for the most part. So those are the two pre-existing VTubers.
Another member of the Sock Club.
Yes. The third person is Camisole Corzette.
Oh my god.
We have an outline for her. She appears to be wearing a straitjacket.
Oh. Straight from the hag.
I'm also fully in the belief that the little preview that we saw of some eyes early on,
it's probably her,
were the preview for her as well, because she seems to be the bespoke VTuber for this.
Did you see there's a sockagency.co lore?
Is there?
Would you like for me to just read it aloud?
Yes, please fill us in.
This comes from sockagency.co. I'm assuming this is official. If not, you are funny. What becomes of magical girls after they're done saving the world? They don't find happily ever afters. Instead, they wither into hags.
Hags!
Cammy, torn from her world by a sock man demanding her to stream on Twitch, is now branded insane for her ramblings of defeating the unfathomable evils that plagued her world. Confined within the suffocating walls of her padded cell, she strives to recreate a semblance of comfort amidst her madness. Yet her sanctuary is a twisted reflection of her torment, where darkness lurks behind every illusion of coziness. Cammy seeks solace in the macabre, indulging in horror games that mirror the horrors of her own existence. And as she invites you to share in her grim pastime, you may find yourself ensnared within the chilling embrace of her fractured reality.
No, that's for you for reading well. You did good. Thank you.
If this was an anime, I'd probably watch it because that's actually pretty good lore. That's pretty funny.
I like that too. It's like very solid.
Sounds like exactly the type of VTuber I would watch.
Oh, Snoozy has 73,000 TikTok followers. That makes sense.
Oh.
That's probably why I've seen Snoozy before.
Want to work with me? You click the reach out button and it pulls up an email address for her.
Let's not.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Hags though. I'm not ready to switch. I don't know what's happening. Ignore me.
What's happening?
I clicked on a link in a browser I forgot I had opened, and I don't know why that's the browser that opens when I click on
Okay, well,
things.
now that I've got a website to fucking pull from, Snoozy is an Australian heart seal who loves playing games and making friends. Snoozy's content covers multiple genres of games, from shooters to survival games, horror, and RPGs. She thrives in multiplayer environments and is known for her show-stopping collaborations, active style of chat interaction, and fun story-driven game streams. As a streamer, Snoozy is most proud of the comfy and supportive community she has fostered throughout her career, aptly nicknamed the Bubblies. She strives to... It's not funny, Carla. She strives to bring her cute style and silly energy to as many as possible. She hopes to continue to provide the welcome and accepting space throughout her content for you to enjoy. Also, as a side note, one of the clips I did watch of her, she referred to herself as a Christmas cake. If you don't know what that means that she's above the age of 25. Probably. And then Innisleen, sometimes birds just become human. We don't know why. This is Innis, a lobotomized cockatiel. Strong. Her streams have a lot of variety, like gaming, cooking, singing, chatting, and drawing. She loves exploring horror games and deep lore despite being scared easily. She also loves collaborating with friends. Would you like to work with her? Would you like to know more?
Socks VTuber Company. We are a company.
Magical strike through girl hag. Forced retiree camisole. Can you seal it? Snoozy. Sometimes birds just become human. We don't know why. Insulin. So yes.
Lore.
Can I create fan art and sell it? Yes. Please tag us on social media.
Can I upload a clip? Yes. We give
Fantastic.
talents money.
The
VTubers
point
are
is that so far I've been watching Camisole a bit on Twitter, and she has put out her voice in a voice tweet after getting 2,000 followers and confirmed that she is 38 years old.
true hag.
Yep. Thank God, an older woman that I can finally say that about. There's not a lot out there anymore. Not for me. I'm dead. I'm fucking turning to dust.
You are literally that character from the second half of FreeRen.
Which one, Cameron?
The character who, whenever he's speaking with the FreeRen elf, he goes, "No, you're not actually older than me. You don't look it. You're not real."
Fair. Oh, the Nason guy.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Sign or something. I liked him. He joined the party, and I said, "I hope he stays." And then he left in 2 episodes.
You said that to me, and I was like, "Yep."
I had a feeling he wouldn't stick that long because of the way it was written, but whatever.
Yeah. To be fair, it's a good show. I like it a lot.
FreeRen episode at 500 subs.
Sure. So yes, that's Socks VTuber Agency. Where we are now, what we're excited for. I'm excited for the hag in a straitjacket. What can I say? It's my type. Sure.
Hey, John Floric, if you're watching, we'd like to request an interview of the HR lady. I want to make sure she's doing okay.
Yeah, we really should check in on HR Chan.
Is she eating?
Also, for some reason, if this makes it to Flork at all, we would love to interview you and or any of the talents. That'd be really cool. Let us know. Hit us up in the DMs. Also, we have a business email address.
I think it'd be more interesting if he interviewed us. Like, what's wrong with us?
Listen, we don't have that kind of time. We're not looking for what's wrong. We're looking for what's right.
Flork, if you start a male generation, I can get that off the ground.
We can get that off the ground. Welcome to the male generation super chats.
If I'm at the top of the ladder and none of y'all are there yet, I'm pulling it up.
Oh, I see how it is.
It's a cutthroat industry, this VTubing.
If only you were kind and charitable and giving, like GX Aura.
The browser gremlin?
Say her name.
Say her name.
Aura.
There we go.
There we go. The curse has been broken.
Yeah, we're all in balance now.
We almost invited Grinskley into the home.
But it's a good thing we didn't.
Yeah, hate that.
What is this, Wales or something? Aura had her birthday this week. Cameron's taking a little nap.
I was partial to that joke.
GX Aura, big fans here at the show.
Hi, Aura.
Hi, Aura.
Hi, Aura. Hi.
She had her birthday this week, and so she has a bunch of cool things, such as birthday merch.
Merch. I don't know if you placed an order yet, but
I will soon. It's going to happen like tomorrow, probably. Which will be good because it'll be gone away very soon by the time that you're watching this. She has an acrylic standee for $15.
She's got a lot of leg.
Yes, she does. And even more thigh. She's got a jet tag keychain.
Cool.
She has an acrylic keychain.
I like that. Cheeky acrylic.
Yes.
It looks good. Thank you.
Good job. She got a pullover sweatshirt.
Nice. I don't need that right now.
She's got a t-shirt.
It is 93 degrees.
Yes. Oh my God, the heat right now is insane. We look sweaty because we are sweaty. We're sitting in front of a shitload of lights, and it's 93 fucking degrees outside. We're baking.
This isn't worth it. Keep watching.
Yeah.
It also, besides that, she also has the pullover hoodie. Looks really good.
Yep.
Yep. That's it.
That's it.
The shirt
I
looks sick.
really love the design on the pullover hoodie, but I'm definitely at least getting a t-shirt because it's also a really solid design. All of them are really freaking good, frankly. But my favorite's the pullover hoodie.
Partial to the shirt. I'll probably have to check in on the shirts again. I don't want to spend too much money before a convention.
Fair.
But this shit does look sick.
Very much so. Lots of cool merch, and there you go. That is the merch for GXOR's birthday. She also did a giant concert on her birthday featuring 33 other VTubers, so 34 in total.
Yeah, it's fucking everybody.
Yes. Kieran and Peachy and Kiara was there. Ruby Runehart, Bonnie Barkswell, Sarah Nagare, Irie Viridis, Penguin Pina, Pippa Pebblesworth, Poco Raccoon, Alicia de Lontana, Abake Pam was there. These are just the folks that I know, so I'm highlighting them. Kilia Kiranami, believe it or not. Elia Stellaria. Kier Spica was there. Siren was there. Tons of folks. Tons and tons of folks. Lots of folks that I didn't mention, like I said. So, yeah. Really big concert. I got to watch all of 5 minutes because I spent my weekend touching grass this weekend. She even rebroadcast the entire thing the next day. I still missed it. I suck. I'm really sad that I didn't get to watch it. It was fully produced. It was pre-recorded and really cool. And she put a ton of work into it, and it shows because it was fantastically well produced.
When you get that many people involved, you don't have any choice.
Yeah, like everybody had like different things that they were doing for the recordings, and like at one point they were outside of a plane and they were inside of a plane. You know, like everything was cute and well animated, and the transitions were really well done. Just fantastic production quality in general. And the important thing, aside from it just being a fantastic production, was the fact that it was for charity, and she raised over £6,000 for a children's hospital in London.
Based.
Yes. So very, very cool. Excellent work, Aura. Super cool of you to do. And then that's pretty much the whole birthday. It's a big birthday event.
That's a good way to spend it.
Yep. She did a charity stream. She did the charity concert, and then she also is selling merch, like we said. The merch is available on Kawa Entertainment Store, by the way, if you would like to get some for yourself.
Comes highly recommended.
Just Google GX Aura merch.
Yeah, and the sale ends like Tuesday or Wednesday or something after this episode comes out, so you don't have a lot of time.
So there you go. That's all the information on Aura's birthday that we could that we have right now. So, happy birthday, Aura.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Now we're going to talk about something sad. I mentioned Kilia Kuranami was at this concert. She took part in it. She also, unfortunately, had a bit of an issue when her shed burned down.
Oh, that would stop things.
Yes. So she streams in a shed because that way she's away from like the main house or whatever, and her family isn't bothered by her streaming, and she's not bothered by her family if she's streaming, that sort of thing. It's basically a convenience issue, I assume. And unfortunately, her shed caught fire and burned down.
Fuck.
She went over some of the details in a stream following that, where she was using her brother's extra Xbox headset
Oh.
and like a laptop in order to stream, because it was like 2 days or 3 days after the fire happened. She's safe. That's the most important thing. And
Yes.
that's the key thing. And that's what we're all happy about, is that she's safe and that she's already basically done a lot to clean out the shed. They're at the point, I think the last time I checked in, she was painting the shed and getting it ready to put new stuff in. She was bullied by her community into putting a throne up. It's so that everyone could contribute in getting her everything that she needs to get back up and running as soon as possible. And it all was sold. Like, everything in her throne was purchased within like 6 hours, I think. Like, it was immediately, everybody was just like, no, you put up a throne. Like, and then she was like, I was nudged into doing this. She like tweeted about it, and then like immediately it was all just like purchased, which was really heartening to see. The community, Kilia's community, really rallied around her, which was just fantastic to see. And again, within 2 days, she was at least kind of like memeing on it a little bit and is feeling a little bit better. It's going to take a while. I'm sure this is a traumatic event, you know, before everyone's actually fully recovered and everything. But in the meantime, our hearts go out to Kilia. My heart goes out to Kilia. I can't speak for you guys, but you're decent folks. You seem all right. So I assume your hearts also go out to her.
This would be a great time to be a heel.
No, it would not. This is one of
Yeah.
the few times where it's like, even as a heel, everyone's going to be like, that's a little far. You didn't have to go that far. But yes, thankfully the material possessions, as inconsequential as they are compared to the human cost of things like this, it's still important that she's back up and running soon. She's back on her feet and everything's good. There's not a whole lot else I can say about it. Glad you're safe, Kilia. I hope everything goes well for you in the future. If you need anything else, put it on that throne. People will help you out where they can. And you deserve it. And don't fucking feel guilty about that. That's the answer. Because I know that was another thing, was she was just like, I don't know about doing this. And like, no, do that.
I didn't earn these in the mines.
Right.
This is money isn't mine.
To the point where like she was doing the stream where she was talking about what happened. And so she has, I believe it's hypoglycemia. She has type 1 diabetes. And so she was having a hypoglycemic crash. She got up and she explained that whenever you're having a crash like that, basically it's like you're drunk. You're not necessarily thinking things through. You're just sort of acting and doing things. She had a lit candle, and it looked, I'm not sure if it was like a blanket that got thrown onto it or whatever as she was going out the door or whatever happened. But either way, there was a candle in the shed. She had to run and get food because she was crashing. And so by the time she got back, it was on fire. They managed to get it put out pretty quickly. She lost a lot of the materials in the shed. They have to like do a full fire recovery. And then her computer still worked, weirdly. Like the case was broken and smashed and waterlogged, I guess. But it still like functions and like has all the data.
Base?
She also had all of her model and everything backed up offsite.
Yeah, you always.
Very smart.
That is your job. It should be on another thing.
Yeah, tell that to certain other people that are green ogres and had to be a ball for a while.
What are you going to do about it, big boy?
Back your shit up. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
And she was like, luckily I'm smart enough. I had a backup of everything important. Like, good. She also said that basically all of the electronics and stuff, even if they weren't fried, they won't be used again because, as it turns out, when something is in a fire and gets filled with smoke,
Yeah.
it gets covered in residue that is also highly flammable and so can catch on fire again very easily.
Don't.
So yeah. Don't use that stuff.
That stuff's gone. Forget about that stuff.
Yep. She is rebuilding and redoing everything, which is the right thing to do. And yeah, that is what happened. That was the big event that was, I was like, oh fuck, this past week, because just gonna let you in on a little secret. I watch a lot of Kilia content recently, and I really enjoy her streaming.
You want what's best for her.
Yeah.
And that's not a fire.
Yes. Correct. Also, if the meme I made was upsetting more than helpful, let me know and I will destroy it. But that's one of those things where, like, I've been through enough fucked up shit in my life that I know that anything that makes you laugh is helpful in that moment. And that was my goal. Because I did make a dumb meme and post it on Twitter if you want to search that out. All right. Anything else?
No.
Yeah. All the best, Kilia. Hope that you're back up to full power soon. All right, we're going to move on into the news bits. We've covered all the biggest stories. Now we're going to hit the little stuff.
Now it's time to talk about these bits.
You can talk about these bits.
I wasn't prepared for Carlos's eyebrow wiggle. Carlos, you dog. You sly dog.
Calliope Mori.
Yeah.
As they call her in Australia.
Who wrote these notes?
Me.
You wrote Mori? More-E?
I wrote,
M-O-R-E?
okay, I wrote Mori, and then it auto-corrected to more.
Oh, even worse. Even worse. That sucks.
Yeah.
Fucking autocorrect.
I got auto-corrected. That's what
At
happened.
least it didn't autocorrect it to Morty.
Morty.
Hey, what's up, deadbeats?
Listen. Morty.
Sucks so much.
You gotta get on the stage, Morty.
Oh, gee, Ame.
Morty, it's the monkeys, Morty, in the moss.
Oh my god, it's GrrGrrTummy. Hoo-wee. I'm GrrGrrTummy. Look at me. That has aged so well.
Yep.
So well.
Listen.
Funny haha reference, 2016.
We're not screaming about Szechuan sauce in a McDonald's. We're fine.
We're doing okay. Carlos, get on the table and scream about Szechuan sauce.
Yeah.
If the viewers demand it, I have a throne, and if you don't do it, I won't get an extension cord for my Wii U.
If possible, literally shit on the
My
on
Wii
the
U
set.
charger cable broke. My fucking main controller for my Wii U, where I play Pikmin and Wonderful 101, gone. I need you on that table, boy. Mori got a 2.0 model, allowing her more emotion.
Yeah, she's got more expressions. She can make her mouth bigger. Was the one thing that I was immediately like, wow, she got the Kiara update.
These girls be wildin'.
Yeah.
These girls be like salmon.
It looks good. Her
Yeah.
emotion's more fluid. Her expression's more expressive. She looks cool.
We can see the Ga even better.
You know why she got it? Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, Calliope.
Happy Father's Day.
Speaking of that, by the way, one of the PC case companies, like one of the ones that was selling a case for her, had a Father's Day code for her case.
Oh, God, yeah.
I love you so much, Case Company.
Bro, she literally tweeted, thank you, everyone, for the Father's Day, like, wishes.
This fandom sucks so much, but I love it.
It's so good. It's so good. Listen, of all the fandoms I've been a part of, this is by far not the worst. I don't want to talk about some of the things I've done in my 34 years of life. Some of the shows. Yeah, shut up. I've been called worse.
That is true. By me.
It's very true. You guys don't hear what he's like when you're not on camera.
I'm a monster.
Something Lady Gaga. Hololive's Aqua got a new outfit.
Oh boy, a new outfit.
Yes, Hololive Japan Generation 1, I'm going to say.
She looks like she could heal my soul with her adorableness.
You can heal a lot more than that. Aqua with your nurse outfit. It's actually like just a really cute pink maid outfit again, but it looks like nurse-like in my estimation.
It's just
According to Random Disease Generator, she could cure my curable syphilis.
Of all the things it could give you.
She can also cure my laughing syndrome. I'm cured. Thank you, Aqua.
It's less embarrassing. Excuse me, Minato Aqua of Hololive Generation 1 in Japan.
I don't know.
I have curable syphilis and I need your help.
Hi.
Oh, I got just the thing for that giant needle.
Oh, I see. You also have laughing syndrome. You're cured.
How did you cure me?
I can't tell. You too, boy. Over here.
Why are you boying him? Stop boying him.
You listen here, boy. Cured. This is a good bit. I love this bit to death.
It's amazing how effective that is, actually.
This is going to survive this episode. We're laughing syndrome's coming back.
Oh my god. Anyway, she looks like a nurse. It's cute.
It's actually
Carlos,
really
any
adorable.
thoughts on cute Minato Aqua nurse outfit thing?
it's an even more like pink and white frilly outfit than her other
Bro,
ones.
how did you not talk about the shoes? Look at those fucking shiny ass idol shoes. So many straps.
She can tip tap in those shoes.
She got platforms and heels and the fluffy ruffle socks. Goddamn, so cute. Big bows all over the apron and the dress, and the sleeves are semi-unattached. fantastic, gorgeous, no notes, Slay Queen. Anything else on her?
No, that was good.
Got it? Anything
Got
good?
it.
All right.
Ooh-wee.
What's up next? Cameron, you pick.
Well, next up is Anime NYC, which
No, pick something else.
Carlos, you pick.
This doesn't even have the notes open.
Doki Bird has
dare
officially
you.
passed the sub count of her previous life.
Oh, that's impressive.
You should know who her previous life is. She's more popular than us.
You don't know who Doki Bird's previous life is and you're watching this podcast? I have like 6 questions for you.
Wait, hold on. Who was Doki Bird before Doki Bird? She was gone for a bit and she
I mean,
came
well,
back. What
all right, so
happened?
she was Doki Bird before her alternative persona.
Yeah, and then she became an
anyways.
alternative persona. Salad.
Yeah, salad. Salad. Point is, she has a lot. She's doing really well. That's what's important. Congratulations to Doki Bird. You deserve it.
It's really
also,
badass. Yeah,
she has a new model coming out.
she does.
Yeah, it looks.
Yeah.
We've got a silhouette of it out on Twitter. There, it looks really cool.
Let's get down to searching.
To defeat
Doki
the
Bird.
Huns.
I can take her in a fight. Bring it on.
I don't know that you could take her in a fight.
You bird. I lift like a fucking monster. I do 160 pounds. What does she do? Nothing. She streams.
That doesn't mean you can catch her. That's always the first step.
I have a motorcycle.
That's impressive. What kind of a motorcycle do you have?
Imagine leaving your home to go get groceries and then you see me on a motorcycle screaming, Doki Bird!
I'm gonna get her.
How the fuck does he know me, chat?
How did you find me? Yeah, I can't find the silhouette she tweeted. Maybe I made it up. Who knows? Point is,
I made up Doki Bird. Maybe I hallucinated all of this.
it's been a long weekend. I drank a lot. You know, I was like I
real.
said, I was touching grass, but also I touched a lot of beer cans. It
Okay.
was
What's
a good Father's Day weekend.
what's the next topic, Nicholas?
The next topic is Anime NYC. There's a
Okay.
HoloLive concert that is confirmed for Friday at the convention.
Yay.
Carlos, are you gonna try and go to this, or
Not likely.
You literally can't.
can't you?
Are there no Friday tickets for an Anime NYC?
I don't know. Let's
I
find
don't
out.
think so.
When as of like 2 a.m. this morning, when I wrote this in the notes, you could still get Friday tickets
Okay.
Yeah, I told you.
because it's Saturday tickets that always sell out.
Saturday tickets have been sold out for literally months at this point. Yeah, you can still get a Friday badge mailed to you for $67.
Okay.
I could order 3 right now, boys.
Listen,
You want to fucking fight?
I like HoloLive. I have a policy. If you have to buy a thing to get a thing, you should really question the first thing before you go any deeper.
Add it to cart.
I don't have when I don't have I. Wait, never mind.
It does suck that you have to buy a convention pass and then buy the tickets on top of
I mean,
that.
yeah, but here's the thing. It's the same weekend as the other HoloLive concerts in
It
New
is.
York. So if you get this one and you get the other ones, or if you get this one but don't get the other ones, but my friends on the podcast somehow do, we can still all go for a weekend and have fun.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get the HoloLive's English's second U.S. concert is also that weekend.
I'm going to go ahead and just say what's actually in my mind right now. If I don't get a ticket to one of the days of one of the HoloLive concerts, I'm going to not do this podcast anymore. I give up. Like, if I am
Podcast is
barred,
on the line.
like, if I'm barred from getting to see these wonderful digital women in person, like one more year, I'm done. I'm out.
Your move, Yahoo.
So Desane.
It's
Yeah,
also
no, I want to be able to actually go to a concert for once. It's
also
important.
to note that Creepy Nuts will also be performing.
Oh, that's sick, dude. Creepy Nuts.
Bling blong bum bling blum bum.
I was thinking of the what is the other one they did?
The Call of the Night.
Call of the Night. Actually, no. They didn't do one of the the Spy ones. Did they? Spy Family themes? I think they
I
did.
don't know.
I think they did this one of the Spy Family.
Don't worry, I'm doing a Google. Hi, I'm on YouTube.com looking for Creepy Nuts. Oh my god, I hate it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no, the song's called Mixed Nuts. That's wrong.
Yeah, Mixed Nuts. That's where you got doofed up.
You're a doof.
Yeah. So what?
Clip it and ship it, boys.
The only
Hi,
thing,
Ambrose.
Ay, ay, ay.
the thing I'm curious about though, with the Creepy Nuts concert. The Hololive concert at Anime NYC still does not have an announced time yet. When are these concerts happening?
It doesn't matter. You'll be there. You'll make it.
What if it overlaps?
With what? What else?
Themselves.
I'd go see Calliope Mori on stage, but Calliope Mori's on the other stage. What do I do? Like, what are you talking about?
Hey, Deadbeats, my segment's done. I'll be over at Anime NYC. Next up's Kiara. Huh?
That would be rough, actually.
I don't think that's going to happen because that's insane.
Are you kidding
That's
me?
crazy.
Ay. But either way, you can get in. You can get tickets. That's up to you if you really want to go that far. We're going to be shooting for the other tickets for the other, like, open.
Yeah, I don't really... I'm kind of have mixed feelings about this convention anyway, because
It's always sold out several months before you can get there. Like,
not even that. Like, that's one thing, and that's bad enough. But I actually saw, if you go to their ticket page and go to, like, the Saturday tickets and look, they actively have a link for a scalper site on their ticket sales.
ooh, that's a bad look.
Go ahead, just go over here if you really want to go, kid.
We don't care. That's, I don't know, like, scalping is one thing, because I did manage to, whenever I didn't get to go to Offkai, I did manage to sell my my badge. But to be fair, I was trying to give it away, and they paid me for it anyways, because they were just a decent person, which was really nice, and they paid me what I paid for it, so.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, I mean, I guess really to emphasize what Carlos pointed out, if you try to go for a 3-day badge, instead of like the $120, it's listed at $209.
Feels bad.
The ANYC Plus, which I'm assuming is a severe premium, is charging $1,400.
Yeah, that's probably like their real.
Saturday's charging $125 for 1 day on this
Which would normally be like 67.
on this resale site.
Yeah, they're charging double or almost double for tickets.
It's complicated. Anime NYC would probably be the biggest con I've ever gone to.
Very true, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's even bigger, way bigger than Anime Boston even, which was already pretty huge for me.
Yeah, Anime NYC took over as biggest con on the East Coast from Otakon, I believe.
Yeah.
So, that being said, we get to see Studio Nakomata at Otakon this year, and Studio Elan.
Yeah.
I was just seeing them tweeting about it again, which I'm so bummed I didn't get to go to Offkai, but I'm pumped that I still get to go to Otakon. Unless. No, I'm going to Otakon. One way or another. So yeah, if you want to get tickets, they're available still currently. Otherwise, do whatever feels right for you.
And sales for the Hololive concerts go on sale on the 24th.
Mm-hmm.
It's unknown if they will immediately sell out or not.
But odds are they probably will.
Yeah.
So if you want to get those tickets, camp them.
It's not as likely that they'll all sell out like in seconds, considering you have to have a convention pass to go. So it's not going to be like the whole country fighting over them.
Yeah.
But they're still going to sell out fast, I'm sure.
I would assume they would. Yes. Bunch of that many weebs in a building, it's going to happen. All right. I think that's pretty much everything about the Hololive NYC concert at Anime NYC.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, K9Kuro has recovered enough that he will be trying to return to streaming soon.
And that's just good.
Yeah, he had a ruptured eardrum. He was in tons of pain. It was really fucking his day up, frankly.
Yeah, he said that his hearing is good enough. It's usable again.
Yep.
Which is awesome.
Just-
That's what
just
you want to hear. Jokes. Unintentional as they are. It's good to know that he's feeling better. That must have really sucked. I hope it doesn't happen again.
Honestly.
Basically. Sounds awful. Next up, Omocat. Oh, yeah. Speedy recovery. We hope everything goes well for you.
Please, please.
Omocat's HoloAdvent merch will be available on June 28th. That's right. You buy tickies for the show. You buy merch for the show. Even though, is HoloAdvent's going to be there at some... Do we know?
No, we don't know.
Okay.
Was there a lineup?
These are unrelated events.
Who knows?
realistically.
It's a shirt from Omocat.
You just buy it.
The
You know you want
creator
it.
of well-regarded indie RPG darling Omori and the hit manga Omori. You can purchase shirts from Omocat. They come to you from Florida.
Maker of Omori-themed calendars.
That's right, calendars in the Omori guidebook, in the Omori vinyl charms. I could go all day.
And several HoloLive shirts in the past.
Listen, I don't have much of a personality, but what I do have is this Okay.
Man really likes Mori a lot.
I cried. And I'm broken. And no one understands me except for Omocat shirts. I highly recommend them. Look forward to it. When these shirts come out, I'll be in a hit convention known as Too Many Games. So I will have to take a break from having too many games to play to having too many shirts.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also want the shirts. They look cool.
I can't wait to see all the designs. I can't wait to decide who I'm Fuwamocoing with.
Oh, which one are you? You can't split them. Like
All three of us should just get Mokoko.
Oh no! First of all, I'm a Fuwawa stan.
Too bad.
Actually, I'm a Fuwamoco stan. I love both of them equally.
Me and Carlos showing up
So,
every day with our Shiori merch, looking
only-
awkward AF.
I'm gonna get a Fuwawa shirt and a Mokoko shirt, cut them both down the middle, and sew them together.
Most normal Fuwawa fan. Fuwamoco fan.
I would say that what we should all do is we should all buy a Fuwawa and a Mokoko shirt, and that way we can like have two people wearing the shirts and then someone else wearing something else. We have to coordinate, bitches.
Whoa.
I'm buying an Arisa shirt. Fight me.
Bitchin'. I'm excited for this.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
very
gonna be good
simple.
stuff.
I love spending money on commerce.
Same, frankly. It makes brain have good chemicals. You know what else gives good brain chemicals? Music.
Oh, I had another guess. But music's much cheaper and less addictive.
Very, very fair. You can listen now to the Hololive Promise music video for their original song, Our Promise.
And you should.
Yes. It has a really beautiful, fully animated music video. There's been like 30 people online that were like, I helped make this. That are all on Twitter, so you should check them out on there. There's a ton of fantastic artists, including, I believe, KU did.
Yeah,
So-
KU was
yes.
the lead.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, frankly. It is fantastically well animated. It's absolutely gorgeous. They're wandering around in a Furion-esque world, doing
Show
Furion-esque
Furin.
odd things, like getting stuck inside mimics. Yeah, it's really good. I like the music video. It's rock solid, fantastic.
Music video is just packed full of memes and references.
That's
Yeah.
the other thing.
KU knows every joke.
Tons of great moments, tons of great references. There's a Gyrus right there on the wall behind Iris. Like, just, you can just go and point all things out for freaking days. It's amazing. And also, believe it or not, the music is really nice. It's, again, fantasy themed. It's very pretty.
Yeah.
Carlos, thoughts?
Yeah, it's kind of like fantasy, but also mixed with idol because like they do a lot of group singing and they all and I don't know, it's like a mixture. It's primarily group singing, and then every once in a while they have like some solo parts.
Yep.
One of my personal favorites was they switched to a Fauna solo part before, and boy, Fauna, your voice your voice is extremely soft all of the time. It's like you had to like turn the volume up just for her parts because her voice is so soft all the time.
They cut to her part, and it's literally just her singing her own song. Fuck
That'd
you.
be great. Just cuts in with that. So yeah, it's this is one of those moments where it's like you have to drop everything and go watch this. It's all the subreddit has been talking about, frankly. It's everybody just posting references and stuff from it. Everybody talking about how nice it is and how good it is, and they're all right. It ends with them fighting a taco slime, a takodachi slime. It's pretty cool. It's a really good thing, just in general. Highly recommended. Anything else about the Hololive Promise music video for Our Promise?
No, we've covered it all.
Good. Because next up is GrrGrrTummy by Okayu.
Oh.
That's right. Okayu from Hololive JP has put out a new electro swing song.
As done by Fake Type.
Yes, it's an original song with Fake Type. Has an animated music video that I said is very stylish. It's got a style to it, is what I really meant. It's sort of like... It's not poorly drawn because it's all like you know what everything is, but it's a very simplistically drawn, I would say.
It's shitposty.
Yes, it is shitposty. I gave it a 5 out of 7. Not bad.
Damn, we're rating things.
Sure. That's what that means.
I'd give Nick a 5 out of 7. Carlos is a 7.
Cam is a 3.
Out of
Probably 4.
Nick, you're a 13 over 2 minus 14 over 6 divided by the square root of 12.
Your opinion doesn't matter to me, Cameron. Can't believe I've never told you this before.
Complicated as your opinion is, it doesn't register.
I can't believe no one's ever told you this. I don't care what you think.
No.
I'm kidding. I quarrel.
Christmas time.
Is here again. Poor Charlie Brown. Anyway, Okayu's new electro swing song. If you like electro swing, if you like Okayu, check it out. It's good stuff. Next up, we got the covers. There's not a whole lot of music this week that we're talking about. We do have a full Hololive Indonesia cover of 7 Icons Playboy. I listened to part of this. It was very poppy, I would say. Very, like, modern. It gave me KDA vibes, is what it gave me. What did you think about it, Carla?
Yeah, that fits.
Yeah. It's very much a, like, we are very stylish women and we are very stylish right now. It was, like, the whole concept that I got out of it.
Well, the video itself had, like, much more mature, like, renditions of their art.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I don't know, I thought it was really neat looking.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. There were some sparkly skirts in there. It's the thing that registered in my brain, apparently. I like shiny things.
I just couldn't believe that they got literally the entire Indonesian branch for this. Like, all of them were there.
Everyone's in. The creator of Kirby would be pleased. / Super Smash Brothers.
Rest now, my son. You've done well.
Okay. Anything else about it, I guess?
Oh, it was good.
There you go. Check it out now. IdolEN Endless did a cover of California Girls. This was Kai, Connie, Momo, Poco, and Roka. Right, they had chibi 3D models.
Yep.
Tell me more. I mean,
just look at the video. I don't know how you describe this.
The music video looks like you're driving in Night City and you look to the left.
shit posty, but also kind of cute. They're very chibi.
It reminds me of like the bootleg Promise chibis.
Yeah.
Yes.
The designs have some striking resemblances.
That's really good. What the fuck is Roka wearing?
Her best.
Yes, I can see that. Her best beach outfit. Let me tell you about these beaches. They're lovely and sunny. Any other thoughts about this? Was it a cool song, a cool cover?
It was pretty good. It was just a very memey video, honestly.
Hell yeah. The last covers that I wanted to talk about are just the fact that Matsuri from Hololive Gen 1 and Kanade from Hololive Regloss both within like 3 days did a cover of Bling-bang-bang-born that they put out within like 3 days of each other.
I listened to one of them.
What did you think?
It was good.
It was Bling-bang-bang-born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I just saw this and I was like, okay, this is great. I love it.
I don't even know if they're the first ones in Hololive to make covers.
They are
No.
definitely not. Kanata has one. I know for certain because we talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is the big Mimi thing.
I've honestly just avoided listening to them before now because I figured I'd probably actually watch like the anime that it came from at some point.
We started it.
And now that we have, I'm like, okay, I feel comfortable watching the covers of it now.
There you go. It all adds up. So check those out too, if you would like to. Cameron, I peeked your screen a little and saw that you were getting a little more updated information. There's a pre-stream posted?
Yes, the pre-stream is posted for Holo Justice.
Hashtag Holo Justice.
Premieres in 54 minutes. The chat is going off.
It is late.
There are currently 6,000 people waiting for this to start. More will probably file in.
Nerds. I mean,
Where are their podcasts? Our waiting is more special than their waiting.
my fun was cheeky and fun.
What's
yours,
wrong with
Yours was
mine?
derogatory and mean.
That describes me to a T.
Well, maybe you should ease up a little bit and talk about your favorite stream moments of the week.
Okay, as long as they promise to be less flawed. Hololive Myth did the one block Minecraft challenge. I got to watch some of this on Saturday after getting sunburn and while playing Elden Ring in preparation for the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, available this Friday.
It's getting rave reviews, just like the Hololive Myth one block
Indeed.
Minecraft challenge.
So I watched this. I'm not gonna lie. This is no offense to them. I was very tired and sunburnt, so like I faded in and out of awareness of what they were doing. And I still don't know how the one block challenge works.
So the one block challenge is you start Minecraft and you have one block, and you can mine that block infinitely and it never goes away. It will generate different kinds of blocks. Is that a correct assumption or understanding?
Yes, except it randomly switches every time you hit it what it's going to give you. But also it progresses. It doesn't just... It's not going to give you something you can't work with.
Gotcha.
You have to hit it a whole bunch of times, and then it'll gradually move you up tiers and through different regions. But it also spawns living creatures and monsters.
So sometimes you get a chicken, sometimes you get a creeper.
Yes,
Oh,
they
man.
got many creepers.
I believe that. So how did this? Okay. Again, full disclosure. I was in another country this weekend. I drove to the great, beautiful north of Toronto-ish area. It's actually further north than Toronto. And so I was well out of cell phone coverage, and I was touching grass like a motherfucker and drinking beers like the hillbilly that my families are. So I missed out on like all Hololive and other VTuber streaming events and things that were happening over the past weekend. And I'm really fucked off because like this happened, that concert happened. There's so much, people announced different karaoke relays that are coming up and things like that. Like there's a lot of stuff that I just didn't catch this weekend. So
Yeah.
This is one of the big things though.
This was a great time though, because it was all of Myth. It was a full Myth collab to start. They were doing this for a whole week. I think the goal of the one block challenge is to beat the Ender Dragon, and as I don't know if they're done with it yet, as of the recording. By the time this comes out, they might be finished with it. But anyway, the first day it started off with the full group collab. They were all there. That was a great way to start, with all of them spawning on top of one block and falling to their deaths, because there is not enough room for them to all stand on one block.
You gotta crouch so you don't fall.
Yep. It was just a good time. It's like...
And like you were saying, it's still going on right now
Yep.
for us.
Yeah.
They're not all streaming at the same times.
Not anymore.
No. The first one they did, it was like a full 5-person collab. It was all of them. Now they're trying to get as many in there at any given point that they're streaming that they can. So it's progressively more collaborations. But if they can't get everyone on, that's not going to stop them from streaming as well. So sometimes you have more, sometimes you have less.
Yeah. And GrrGrrTummy, unfortunately, was having internet issues and has not been streaming it. But she has been attempting to participate when she can.
Well, that's good. So yeah, it's all well and good. Monsters start spawning, and then it's not so good, I take it.
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes.
It goes great when it starts spawning flying monsters, and none of them bothered to craft a bow.
Oh, very good.
Rookie mistake.
Glasses flare.
It's such a good time, like having all of them together, even just for like a stream here and there, like all of them together. We rarely get that with Myth.
Yeah, and it's more and more unusual, frankly, all the time. So it's great when it does happen.
And they were all there, and they were all, for the most part, like actually like rested and like mentally there. It's even less often that like they're all together and they're all like actually prepared and like have the time to do what they're doing.
Yeah,
We're not much better.
starting to fade.
Yeah, it's really hot.
Oh my god, I'm dying here. That being said, this is a fantastic opportunity to catch all the Myth girls in one place at one time, so it's worth checking out if you can. So there you go.
Lots of good times.
Fantastic.
One of my favorite points was Ina had got like a pet parrot and tamed it and it was just flying around. And I think it was Kiara was the one that was streaming for the day one for the full collab. And Kiara walked over and was gonna help, and was gonna go and help mine the block. And she had her own little pet parrot too. And she was just sitting there mining, and all of a sudden the parrot, Ina's parrot, flies in right in front of her, and she hits it and kills it.
Oh, not the burb.
And Ina sees this happening and walks over and then kills her parrot too.
Solidarity.
Oh, an eye for an eye, a parrot for a parrot. Unfair. Very unfair.
It was just, the whole stream was just silly little interactions like that. It was fantastic.
I can imagine Kiara's reaction to that too. Ina?
Yeah.
Ina, did you kill my bird too? Oh, God. All right. I have to go back. We got to go back. I got to see this. I could also, if I do go back, get to watch Fauna's 3D Switch Sports.
Hell yeah.
Is this where she sang that Ice Cube song? So apparently she did a karaoke. This is the one thing that I have this week, is that Sarah's Fauna sang, what is it? It's Good Day by Ice Cube.
I don't think I saw that one, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know what this is from. I assume an unarchived karaoke. Oh, hi there. Because she was singing like Western songs in English. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this was apparently a unarchived karaoke. But she sang "Today Was a Good Day" by Ice Cube, and it just, oh God, it made me ascend. It was so fucking funny. Mama cooked a breakfast with no hog. I'm just like, God damn it, she's so gangster. Anyways, but she also played 3D Switch Sports. Tell me about that.
Yeah, she had the full 3D setup with all of the full body motion tracking for it. And she was doing this before a big, I believe it was a Promise collab. Mm-hmm. And she was just having a good time playing the sports. It was just her usual goofy self. Unfortunately, after 40 minutes into the stream, the batteries and her motion tracking die, and spawning a brand new meme.
Okay. What is the new meme?
So her motion tracking dies, so her model just freezes in place where it is. Her facial tracking still works, but her body tracking does not, and she just freezes.
Frozen in time. Preserved perfectly.
And the pose that she ended up freezing in was she had her arm raised up into the sky pointing at something. Looked exactly like a weather girl.
I can do this for her. I'll do this in honor of Fauna. We'll end the podcast like this. My batteries just died. Continue.
That was
You
pretty
veto
much
this
it.
bit?
Oh. What was that? I think I just made Cameron come.
Leave a comment down below. What was your favorite moment in today's stream? If you timestamp this sus, I'll kill you. Okay, my arm was actually going numb. Images of that one guy who protested like the law, whose arm became real slumped.
There's I'm sorry.
No!
Still Stellar is still on the floor. There's already fan art of Yellow.
The fan art kicks ass.
It's really good. Congratulations to
Wait, you know what, Nick?
Varlet. Not Squeaks.
Solidarity.
Bye, Ina.
We forced Carlos to participate in the solidarity.
Oh my God.
Oh my golly gee willigers.
All right, we got away from it.
We're
again.
almost there.
So she got stuck in a pose. We'll do the pose at the end. All right. Fuwamoco.
She ended the stream like 2 minutes later. So
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You can't really keep that going.
Yeah, my Mokopi's dead. Bye. It's like the answer there. Fuwamoco has hit episode 100 of Fuwamoco Morning. They did a full Advent off collab, assumedly in Japan at this point still.
They really fucking stuck with it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Fuwamoco Morning. Everybody's there. Everybody's screaming.
Mm-hmm. They didn't actually have a mic for everybody, so it was just Fuwamoco doing their usual morning thing and like doing special celebration stuff, And then just randomly you would hear people screaming about things in the background, like off in the distance.
That sounds right. That's normal chaos energy, frankly. That adds up a lot for them, actually. But I'm going to have to go back and check that out because I do like Fuwamoco Mornings.
It's the 100th one.
I also like Filian and Phase Connect.
Oh?
If only there was a situation where we could cross these two talents together.
Well, the science just isn't there yet. Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, there's little Phil.
There's little Phil. And now she's up here with the girls from Phase Connect. Wow. This is a visual bit. I apologize to audio listeners.
That's such a good visual bit.
A crossover of Filian and Phase Connect. Jeez. Tell us what happened, Carlos.
All right. This is by far the best Sakana interview that I have ever watched.
Why are there so many Sakana interviews?
Because Kevin's nice. and he likes us. Right, Kevin?
He's yet to say anything, so I'm not giving him anything.
His name's Kevin, right?
I think.
Kevin, what's your name, Keith? We got you narrowed down.
So many names that begin with that sound. Cameron, Carlos. So Filian got to interview Sakana because he joined the call. And
if you want to call that an interview.
It's Filian. It's going to be what it is. I've seen Filian speechless one time, and that was because Haka threatened to kick her ass. So, whatever that was. So he got called out for playing League of Legends. That's accurate, good, and wonderful, frankly. That's the right move to make.
So how this stream started off, Filian's doing her usual thing. She prefaced this entire stream by chatting for like an hour beforehand. They get Sakana. Lumi was part of this too. Lumi was, it was supposed to be, you know, a big interview, Filian interviewing Sakana and Lumi. Turned out to be a contest of who could make Sakana more uncomfortable.
The right kind of competition to be involved in, frankly.
While Lumi sat there most of the time, just either laughing or cringing or both.
A little bit of both. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
They pop in, so they get all into the call at the same time. Immediately, Filian immediately starts going off talking like she always does. Immediately starts telling Sakana, hey, give me Face Connect. Also, give me your credit card.
They need the company card to go with the company. Makes sense.
They're friends. You can't separate them.
That's basically what you get from that is how the whole stream goes. Filian says whatever comes out of her mouth in the moment, no matter what it was, and Sakana has no idea what's going on the entire stream.
Yeah, Filian is a little hyperactive, so trying to keep up with her for Sakana feels like it would be something else.
Yeah.
Sakana is generally super laid back and relaxed and chill, from what I've been able to see. So
Yeah.
that's just pretty fantastic, though.
Yeah.
I like that Filian threatened to try streaming on Billy.
Yeah.
Topical.
It's like, I'm going to try streaming on Billy. And Sakana's like, oh, okay, sure. Filian's like, you're using me as a guinea pig, aren't you?
Yeah, if you're gonna offer it up, why the fuck wouldn't he? Best things to do as a VTuber. Filian's answer: cocaine. Lumi, can we do cocaine, Sakana?
Can I take my silly pills? Parentheses cocaine.
I like that Sakana was like, yes. I mean, no.
Yeah.
Like, he was answering something else and didn't catch that. And so he was like, yes, no.
You know, they talked about like the Phase Connect interviews too, and they're like, yeah, Jelly. During her interview, everything she said on her interview, everything she said on her resume, it was all a lie. All of it.
Still got the job.
And then at some point they're like, hey, so so you're saying lying on your resume, that's what you do to get into a corpo. And Sakana's like, yeah. Wait, no, I mean, no.
I was literally, you know what? I probably shouldn't tell that story. Let's move on. Yeah. All I know, I was going to tell a story about someone that managed to lie their way into a very lucrative position for several years and then got found out because somebody eventually looked up one of their certifications and it was not the person that was working there, basically. And then no one had bothered to check for like 4 years, and the guy just like collected paychecks and did nothing.
It's basically most of the evangelicalists who claim to be doctors, and then you look and it's literally the doctor place they're claiming they were educated is a trailer, and it costs $20.
That does happen sometimes too.
It's very real. Dinosaurs weren't real.
Listen, I have friends that can legally perform marriages in the state of Pennsylvania, and I don't think they could write someone's name down on the paper correctly. Like, it's not that hard to get certifications faked, as it turns out.
Fucking true.
Oh, this one was something I did see, though, was Filian's kill count. On how much technology she's destroyed. She has destroyed 25 Valve Index controllers for $130 each.
What the fuck?
9 headsets for $600 each. 8 cables at $120 each. 3 base stations for charging. Those are $150 each.
How are you hitting those?
She punched a hole in her wall that cost $400 to get fixed, and
I get the wall.
she still uses a $40 model that she started with.
The model is $40.
She also broke a bunch of trackers. I don't see that on here.
She did mention trackers.
But it was like dozens of trackers she's broken. Because she just does backflips and shit on her stream. Like
she does exclusively VR chat streams and does a lot of physical activity.
Yeah.
My God.
Like she's a full 3D VTuber. Anyway.
She said she's dropped over $5,000 on equipment in 3 years.
I believe it. It costs, well, I mean, to be fair, she's making enough money. She doesn't give a shit, probably. But not that matters. It's still kind of like, that's a lot of tech to go through.
It didn't start that way.
Yeah. That's fair, too. Anyway, that was the Filian X Phase Connect collab.
I got one more little thing to close with that.
Go ahead.
So at one point, Sakuna asked her, it's like, hey, what about that coffee we sent you a while ago? Did you like that? And Filian got, okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, Sakuna. I lied. I didn't give you my address. I gave you the Mythic headquarters address.
What the fuck?
Somebody at Mythic is sitting there drinking Phase coffee right now.
And Sakuna just has no idea what to say to that. It's like Louis just started laughing hysterically. It's like the girl gave you the wrong number
on purpose, just to get rid of you. That's amazing.
That's fucking nuts.
What also is amazing, I assume, is the Vallure Gartic phone collab.
I
how could this go wrong?
I caught a little bit of this. I won't lie. It was an inopportune time for me. I think I was in the process of leaving work. So I had to do the drive, go do my post-work bullshit. And by the time I got home, I don't know, Stronny was probably streaming for 14 hours again.
That's usually how that goes.
Gosh dang.
She didn't have no quit in her. It's that
You
strong,
really don't.
It's that Scottish grit.
It's the Highlands speaking.
Well, even this stream, they did Gartic
Strong
phone.
as an Isla. What? Go ahead.
Even this stream, they did Gartic phone for like an hour and a half. And then she just did a Zatsu for like another hour after that.
Mm-hmm. So what was the... give me some highlights from the Gartic phone collab, though.
It was supposed to be a power wash sim.
Mm-hmm.
And then they realized like a few minutes before the stream was supposed to start that in order to do 6-person co-op in Power Wash Sim, everybody
have already unlocked the levels.
Everybody has to have completed the entire campaign.
Oh.
I don't know that that's true. I feel like you only need one person to complete the levels in order to unlock them for free play, and then you can get everyone else in. Because I've played with my friends before, but that might be only up to 4 players. I don't know.
I think what she said that you can do it with less players, but if you want like a big group, then you have to have completed the campaign.
Okay. Gotcha.
Which
that makes
is
sense.
Something.
That's a stupid choice on the game design side, but whatever.
Yeah. This Gartic phone was just what they landed on that everybody actually had access to and could play.
I see the note in here that there were a lot of sex jokes. I'm surprised. I'm taken aback. I'm offended.
I'm deeply offended. This is news to me that sex would be involved with these women at all. I was hoping for better from Vallure. I really was.
Unsay-so activities targeted.
I don't think they're allowed to legally say the word say so.
Fair. They're not allowed to talk about that Doja Cat song. It's unfortunate.
Real big shame. It's a banger.
Man.
It was such a good collab, though. They had a fantastic time with it.
Amy realized she's ginger and had an existential crisis.
Hyperventilate.
I like that.
I feel
man.
bad for her. That sucks.
I mean, to realize it is the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Did
it's
she
not
get better?
bad if you don't realize it.
No,
I don't. There's a road to recovery, Amy. It's out there for you.
we have technology.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, unless for me personally, I haven't. Did you have anything else about the Allure stuff?
Oh, it was just a good time.
Did you have a favorite dick joke? I've got several.
It's hard
We'll
to
start
have
with. Oh man. So
with these girls, everything is.
yeah, they're funny. I was gonna say I haven't really watched a whole lot. I watched like some VTube Tengoku highlights of like Toa talking with Mume while playing Overwatch 2, but that's kind of all I got this week. I've been a very shitty fan.
This isn't a real podcast.
Yeah, I caught Kilia's stream where she was just like, "Let me tell you about how the fire happened and show you pictures of my burned down shed," and I'm just like, "Oh." I'm glad she's okay. But those are really like the only things I've managed to watch this past week.
Well, even I had a little bit less watching than I normally do because it's not anything important, but the Star Rail patch ended like I think tonight, so I'm like, oh man, I have like one day to finish this patch's content before the next patch comes out and this stuff expires.
Yeah.
I just have to do it.
FOMO.
Gotta do it while it's there. Strike while the iron's hot, you know?
FOMO.
If you'd like to strike while the iron's hot, we'd like to thank you.
For watching Super Chats.
Yeah.
VTuber Podcast. We're YouTube's favorite boys.
Yeah, we're the favorite boys this last
I
week.
am covered in sweat.
Can't wait for our top 10 to be depressing for the rest of the month.
Yeah.
If you don't know, YouTube literally, I don't know if you guys have ever
No.
like peeked the analytics page at all.
No,
The first thing it
scared.
does is it says your most recent video is this number out of 10 on your view
Oh,
count.
I hate that.
It's really sad when
Despise
it's not one.
that.
Yeah. But this past week was great.
Yeah.
It wasn't just number one. It was number one with a lot of extra. Thank you to all the new subscribers.
Thank
we really
you.
do appreciate it. Every single one of you. That's fantastic. We're always super pumped whenever anybody stops by and hangs out. If you'd like to leave us any corrections, comments, updates, any of that stuff, we always really appreciate that. You can just drop that down below in the comments on YouTube. We always really love that. If you want to listen to the audio version, we are currently available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. You can find us on either one of those. And then I need to get us on the actual YouTube podcasts page again. Because,
We're scared. We don't know how it works.
Yeah, Google Podcasts was a thing for a while, and then it's gone now, and I just don't think that we've gotten sorted into YouTube podcasts yet, but we're working on it.
I imagine the service that we're using just doesn't has not been updated to whatever
It has.
its thing is.
There's very specific requirements for YouTube podcasts that I have to go through and adjust some things before I can properly do it.
Okay.
So I have looked at it. It's in the works right now. I'll be honest. Like I said, I got drunk this weekend for the weekend and made a brisket with some friends.
Cringe.
So cringe. We made some really good ribeyes too. Oh my God, so delicious. Anyways, would you like updates on what we're doing outside of the podcast necessarily? Sometimes we cook food before the podcast, or sometimes we just post thoughts, funnies, and whatever else. We make some memes here and there. Carlos posted a meme this week. It was good. I liked
Thank
it
you,
a lot.
Carlos.
I did. I still feel that way.
Oh my God, it's so
right
hot.
this moment, I do.
Yeah. For that, you can check on our Twitter at SuperChatsPod. If you'd like to chat with us directly, down below there is a link to our Discord. You can hop in there. I was talking with a couple of folks today in the Discord, actually.
There's a Discord. It exists.
Yeah, we were. You're not going to believe it. We were talking about Linux distros. Hilariously. And also VTubers. We talk a lot about VTubers in there, of course.
VTuber distros.
So shout out to the fine folks in the Discord, like Ranson.
Glad to see more tech nerds just hanging out in our chat, so that when I post like Jelly did she practiced Rust this week, I can put that in the chat and people actually know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. I just mostly shitpost and put memes in.
I don't
But-
do anything.
Also, Cameron showed up and Ranson's response was, "Oh my God, Cameron's here."
The fabled third.
Exactly. Dojika Mori is the other person that we were chatting with. So shout out to you as well.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's always cool to talk to folks. I don't think there's a whole lot else. If you wouldn't mind giving us a thumbs up or a 5-star on one of the podcast platforms that we were on, that was always super appreciated. It helps us fight the algorithm, get our name out there, and attract more people. Feel free to share us around anywhere that you'd like if that is something that suits you. If you know where a bunch of nerds like us seem to come together to talk about VTubers, throw us out there. Let people know we exist. It's always very appreciated. Any other thoughts? Aside from thank you everybody for watching. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Please. Thank you.
Yeah, thank
Wonderful. Sorry we're such sweaty boys this week.
Oh, I'm not. Okay.
But I don't have to be sweaty to tell you about the birthdays.
Oh my God. People are born on this planet.
Yes. The upcoming birthdays for the week, we only have a few here. We've got Alicia de Lotono from Globy.
We love you.
She is, if you don't know, a fantastic streamer, VTuber, and rigger. She does lots of rigging streams and things.
A genuine diamond.
I've ended up watching her play Minecraft recently a few times. She's very entertaining. It's quite enjoyable. And that's on June 21st. I believe I said that. On June 23rd, Josuiji Shinri from HoloStars, who we talked about at the top of the episode almost, will be having a birthday. So check out
Big
his
month.
birthday as well.
Happy birth.
And then on June 24th, Juna Unagi from Idol, who was the interviewer for the WrestleTuber competition. She is a wonderful singer, extremely skilled and talented. Very much worth checking out. She's some sort of eel god of the universe, as I understand it.
Eel God.
Happy birthday on June 24th. Happy
Hell
birthday to
the
all three
fuck
of you.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
That's it for us this week. Thank you for tuning in. As always, we appreciate it. We'll hopefully, you know what, we will. We'll see you next week.
See ya.
Filian!
You're gonna have to replace that now.
Gonna have to replace you!
No!